Welcome. The big question arises quite often. A pillow or not a pillow? Is it better to sleep with a pillow on your back or your side versus not a pillow? So the answer is this. It all depends upon how your spine is positioned. Remember, here is your normal spine, your S-shaped spine, a cervical lordosis, a thoracic kyphosis, and a lumbar lordosis. Should look like an S from the side, should look straight from the front. If there's any curvature in the front, we call that a scoliosis. But the most important thing is posture. Look how you're standing. Imagine your ears staying over your shoulders all the time. If you're standing or sitting. Now, if you take that same position and you lie down in this position, okay? This particular position should not change. Or if you're on your back in this position should not change. So let's look at the head while sleeping on the side. Okay, if we look at the head over here, if it's propped up too high, that means you have too much thickness or too much foam of a pillow that's pushing your head up. If your head's dropping, it's one of two things. Either the pillow is too low or you're not using a pillow. So the first question and answer is, you must always have some support while sleeping on your side. Without it, the head will drop. And therefore, it causes a torquing of the upper neck, and you can start affecting the nerve root and affecting the discs and cause pain and muscle spasm. So let's look on your back here. A too high of a pillow is going to take this cervical lordosis curve into a straightening or a reversal. That is not correct. That will compress nerve roots and irritate the muscles. If your head is staying in the same neutral position where it's putting pressure on the bed or on the floor, and I realize that a floor is going to be firmer, a bed can still give in, causing it to come back down. So ideally, if you're not going to use a pillow, the only acceptable way would be on your back because it's pretty close to neutral if your head is flattened. Although you need to keep the knees bent, which will help the spine and the lower back. So the other important thing you can do is use a rolled up towel. A rolled up towel or anything rolled up that's soft or a little roll or a neck roll will support this cervical spine, keeping the lordosis, keeping the normal curve in there. Very, very good for the neck area. They do have cervical pillows that has a little hump that will restore and help that curve, which is also good for you too. So the most important thing is that you're not on your stomach. Obviously, if you're on your stomach, look at your head. You have to turn to the left or turn to the right, and you're in that position for long periods of time. It's going to compress and pinch the nerves and cause lots of pain and distress. Obviously, sleeping on your stomach causes compression on the thoracic and rib cage, not allowing you to inspire properly and get the proper oxygen. Causes compression on the lower back as well. So that should give you a good understanding about a pillow versus not a pillow. And the bottom line is it all depends upon your particular way of sleeping. Leave your questions below. Subscribe if you haven't, so you can continue to receive more of our preventative health videos. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Mandell.